Hey everybody, it's Kenny Cummins here, chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. And I have a bonus interview for you all in honor of the 11-year anniversary show. And I'm joined with a singer, songwriter, originally from Michigan. But she currently resides in Nashville and she's got a lot in store. I'm pleased to be joined with Paulina Jayne. She is with me right now. How's it going?
Going great. Thank you so much for the beautiful entry. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, the first time I met you was a little over a month ago, maybe been a couple of weeks
Yes.
back. You performed at Tin Wolf, which is downtown Lexington, and I first heard of you through Reverb Nation. That is a place that I like to go to see who's performing, especially visiting. Real, like, and I reached
Oh.
out to you on Twitter, like, yes, please come through, come through. So after my radio show ended, I went straight to Tin Wolf, and I enjoyed everything. Test was nice,
Well,
everyone was nice. It was a good time.
well, thank you so much. Yeah, that was a really fun show. It was my first time playing in Lexington, and it was awesome to check out the downtown area. And I was doing a little tin roof run as well. I don't know if you're familiar, but they've got tin roofs all over. So I got to go. I got to go to St. Louis right after that and play there. So Lexington was a great start.
Awesome, awesome. So, how did you get started as becoming a music artist? How did it all start off for you?
Well, it's kind of crazy, Kenny. I never thought it was going to be something that I do. I thought I was going to be a veterinarian or a doctor, like most little kids do. And I did know, though, that I had a love for piano. And when I was in about sixth grade, my mom suggested that I do a talent show because I had started writing music when I was about 9, and I had never really played it for anybody. So I did this little talent show at my school. And then a couple of years later, my piano teacher said, "Hey, why don't we put together a band for you and get you to play out at a venue?" And so I did, played at a little hole-in-the-wall venue up in Michigan. And sure enough, in my first show out, there just so happened to be 3 industry people who had come out to the show because some of my family friends had told them about it. And about 6 months after that, in my freshman year of high school, I signed my first management deal. And that was the beginning of what I would call my career. I started opening up for a lot of different people like Sheryl Crow and Chase Rice and Sam Hunt, and it was really great experience really early on.
Oh, Sheryl Crow and Chase Rice. That's quite a resume, Miss Jane.
Um,
That's quite a
it's a
resume.
blessing.
So you were originally from Michigan. You currently live in Nashville now, and we all know that Nashville is the mecca for country music. It's called Music City for crying out loud. Um, what has it been like living in Nashville, doing shows there? The reaction you get from the crowd there. Now, obviously, you travel from time to time outside of Nashville, but every now and then you perform in Nashville. What's the experience been like living there, doing music there, just performing there as well?
I love this city. Keeps you on your toes because there's so much talent that's surrounding you. There's songwriters just about on every corner and artists just about every block. So, I get to meet people who are all really like-minded and love music. That's pretty awesome. I will say that playing in Nashville is an interesting thing. It's a lot different than when you play in other cities because you're playing for musicians and you're playing for your friends. And then you get outside of Nashville and you've got people who are truly just fans of music and just want to have a good time listening. So it's always humbling when you're playing in town because you got to make sure you're on your A game. And fortunately, I've had some good feedback here in Nashville, and I've been able to surround myself with a team of well-established people, and they've taken me under their wing and helped me out and helped me sort of pave my path as career in Nashville full time, and I'm really grateful to say that I get to do that now. It's a huge blessing, and I don't take it lightly.
You definitely have a gift, and I witnessed it firsthand in Lexington. And I'm one of those fans that just enjoy music, regardless of your genre of music it is, country, hip hop, rock, pop, whatever the case it is. I go to shows to enjoy music, and you have the passion, you have the drive, you have that stage presence, all eyes on you, and people just love what they hear from you, regardless if you're an acoustic solo act or you're part of a band. And I've seen some footage of you performing with the band. It sounds amazing. So hopefully next time you come to Lexington, you bring the band with you, and I definitely want to see it all like that. But you are a tremendous performer and a tremendous musician, and anyone that hasn't seen Paulina Jayne need to check her out. It comes to a city near you. She is worth she's worth the admission. She's worth your time, and you're gonna love what you hear. And
thank you, Kenny. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. So as far as the shows, you got a show coming up this Saturday. Talk about that show in particular and what you're looking forward to, and what your fans should expect. To those that haven't seen you perform before.
Well, on August 29th and 30th, I'm going to be playing up at Put in Bay, which is in Ohio. I've never played in that part of Ohio before, but it's this huge country festival that they put on called Bash in the Bay. So Chris Lane and Rascal Flatts and Joe Nichols are going to be playing, and then I get to be the only female on the bill, which will be a total blast. And you know what? It's going to be one of those shows that's really hot and sweaty. It's on an island. It's going to be cool because we're going to get to be with a lot of people who just love country music. And my band and I plan on putting a really good show on both nights. We're just gonna bring a really good time to Put in Bay and bring some Detroit Fire and some Nashville Flames and hope to light the place up.
Wow, so you're going to be the only female performer. Represent for the ladies. Represent for the
exactly.
ladies. And it also sounds like that's paradise. You talking about an island and everything. Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's summer weather. Better enjoy these last month of summer while you can, people, because fall's gonna be here before you know it. I'm a summer baby, and I love summer, but we all know that the fall's coming. But the only thing I like about the fall is the hoodie. That's hoodie season for me. So,
we don't mind hoodie season, though. I got to tell you, especially down here in Nashville where it's scorching hot, I would kill for some hoodie season right now.
Yeah, well, I guess fortunately, the weather hasn't been extremely hot. Like 100 degrees or anything like that. Probably upper 80s, early 90s, things like that. But nothing too far than that. So
that's not too bad.
Not too high, not too low per se. Which it's cool with me. It's good with me. So I want to talk about the EP you put out recently. I purchased a copy of it at the Tin Roof show. I got a wristband and everything, and I think I got the sticker, I have the wristband, and I got the EP. Sounds amazing. What was it like working on this record, and and what was just the whole experience like working on it?
Well, it was really cool to actually select songs that I had written years and years and years before I actually put that EP out. So I never thought that I was going to go back into the well and try to pull up some of those songs that I wrote when I was like 13 years old, but for whatever reason they resonated with me. And I got to work with my producer at the time, Trey Bruce, and he was fantastic and did a great job with my music and put a pop spin on it. I think my next record will be something a little bit different. But I'm really glad that I got to experience some more country pop realm of that genre, just to see, kind of test it out and see if it's what I like or not, you know? So I really enjoyed the process. I got to meet a lot of extraordinary musicians. Robert McNally, who has played on several of the records you hear on the radio, like Luke Bryan's record and stuff like that. I had Paramore's drummer playing on my song. It was pretty sweet. So I got to spend a lot of time in the studio with some talented people. Laid down some vocals with a girl named Sheila Bruce. She's a great songwriter, and there you have it. Then came the CD and a music video for my single "Love Can Always Win," and apparently that song is playing all over the world, and it's just racked up over like 400,000 streams, and we couldn't be more happy that a message like that is being spread.
I just want you to know that I appreciate you recording that record, and it's a song that really needs to be out in the public right now, considering what's going on in this country. That
right,
you know, and music could bring people together, and a song like that, and the message behind it, and you know that definitely can help. You know what I'm saying? Music impact people's lives. It can make you love. It can make you dance. It can help you through trying times. And
you're right.
And songs like that definitely helps people through trying times. So I appreciate you for recording that song and to have the great reception that it gotten. So and everyone can go hear that whole EP on all digital music platforms. And I see that you have updated your website. I checked.
Sure have, yeah.
Yeah, so talk about the updates and what can people check out on your website right now.
You know, I'm really excited because I've started working with a young photographer and videographer. Her name is Natalie Sackstrup, and she's super talented. And so she's developed a lot of content over the last few months for us, and she's just taken these fantastic pictures at shows and at interviews and stuff. And so I was able to use those on my website and completely revamp it because of what she's done. And, you know, now we've got the What's New section, so that'll be updated here and there to get new news that comes through. And one of my favorite parts about it is that you can go and actually check out the gallery of all the pictures that Natalie's taken. I think soon there's going to be a cool new feature for fans too who have come out to shows. I'm sure that'll be launching here in a little bit. And then I'm most excited because we've got an online store now. So those stickers and those CDs and those T-shirts and wristbands that you were talking about, Kenny, can now be purchased right there online. So it's all at www.paulinajayne.com.
Go check out the website, and I have just about everything on the store except for the T-shirt. I haven't gotten the T-shirt, so
we'll have to get you one, Kenny.
So I'll definitely try to purchase either one online or the next time you head back here to Lexington, or at least nearby. So, and all the social media feeds is on there, all the music and upcoming shows. I'm telling you, I've been checking out live shows in Lexington for the last 3 years, and I've witnessed a lot of talented artists that visits to this lovely city known as Lexington, Kentucky. And Paulina Jayne, she is the real deal. She is going to give it 110%. She's going to perform originals. She's going to perform covers. And her being a Michigan girl, she might get you some Eminem a little around there. So, and I did recorded that footage and put it on my IG, and it was a nice reaction to it. So, anyone that does a cover of Eminem every now and then, that warms my heart because he's one of my favorite artists of all time. So, that's pretty cool.
Well, I'm glad I played that one that night then, Timmy.
I was like, why as you was getting to the end of the first verse, I started to realize what song you was performing. Wait a minute. That's Lose Yourself. She's doing Lose Yourself with a guitar. I'm like, okay. This woman's hard. Okay, I ain't gonna get on your bad side, you know. But Paulina, it was great chatting with you. Thank you so much for the time, and thank you for being part of this show's 11-year anniversary. Truly appreciate it, and continued success. And I'll keep an eye on that next Lexington appearance for sure. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Kenny, and congratulations. I'm so excited for you and your station. Congrats on the anniversary. I'm glad I could be a part of it.
Absolutely. PaulinaJayne.com is the website. Go check it out. Updates and everything, and it looks lovely. Shout out to the designer that made the updates possible. Hard-working people.
Well, thank you. Yours truly.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Do It All because that's what you do. Forget Jill of all trades. You are Paulina of all trades. Okay.
I love it.
So, and on that note, that's going to conclude the interview. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for supporting this show for 11 years, and we're going to keep on bringing you the best of local and independent music as possible. And you all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all for your time.